Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 17 of XCom 2. In the last video we had a rather successful alien retaliation mission, and we now need to carry on working towards getting ourselves connected up to the rest of the resistance network so that we can go and get rid of some of those, some of the avatar progress. We're not going to investigate that right now as much as I'd love to, because we want to go back over here and make contact. So let's go and start trying to do that. We've completed research on the plasma grenade. So what this will do now is it'll upgrade all of our standard frag grenades to plasma grenades, and they basically have a larger explosion radius and do more damage. We've already got other things queued up. So the plasma grenade just basically says it does more damage than the standard frag grenade. Oh, it also shreds 2 armor, where I think the standard frag grenade only shreds 1 armor. So previously, using a frag grenade would shred 1 armor, and I think it did 3 to 5 damage. The plasma grenade, I think, does 4 to 6 damage and shreds 2 armor. So it's basically the same as an acid grenade. Does a little bit more damage, slightly smaller radius, but at least it does get rid of 2 of the armor. This also now allows us to work on advanced explosives in the proving ground, which basically makes all of our explosives better, but I don't think we need to do that right away. So we're going to carry on trying to make contact here where we can. And we've managed that, so I'm just going to escape the cutscene because they're all the same. So we can now go and make contact over here in Europe, which is what we want to do, because there's 2 progress bars here on this facility, so we definitely want to go and get rid of this. So let's go and make contact over here with Europe. The quicker we can do that, the quicker we can get rid of some of this progress. So let's start making contact.
Will likely prove crucial to our ongoing
We've completed the alien tech, or the alien encryption. So before we can even begin to attempt decrypting the alien data stores, we must first come to understand the means by which they protect their most valuable data. It was immediately clear that the aliens do not rely solely on conventional algorithms, but instead use a complex matrix of interwoven biological signatures as part of the cipher itself. An additional layer of protection is afforded by an ongoing field of psionic interference, tied directly into the Advent network itself. If we're to have any chance of defeating the multiple safeguards the aliens have in place, it's likely we'll have to design specialised equipment to isolate each layer of encryption before we attempt to press on with our investigation. Now that allows us to build a shadow chamber. This facility will allow Dr. Tigan and Chief Shen to conduct highly specialised projects to decrypt the aliens' most valuable secrets, which is a little bit vague about what exactly it will give us, and I don't like vague descriptions. So we can do 5 days for the Berserker autopsy or 7 days for the Gauss weapons. I think I'm going to go for Gauss weapons because I'd quite like to get my sharpshooters and my grenadiers with the 2nd tier tech. We now have to build the shadow chamber, so that's a new objective that we've got. Okay, well I'm sure we will at some point. In the meantime, let us continue scanning over here. The shielded power coil is now cleared. So basically, if we build a power relay on the shielded power coil, it says it generates considerably more power than those in normal rooms, but it doesn't actually tell you what. So normally, building a power relay gives you 3 power. If you build a power relay on a coil, it gives you 10 power. So it's worth having, it's worth more than 3 normal power relays. So we'll definitely be building one there. Also, if you build a facility on a power coil, it won't actually draw any power. So we could build a facility directly on top of one that wouldn't require anything. We don't have the supplies needed to build ourselves a... we don't have the supplies needed to build ourselves the shadow chamber. Defense matrix could be useful, but we haven't been attacked yet. I think we are going to go ahead and build the power relay. It will be a significant increase to our power, so it is definitely worth doing it. We will, of course, assign at least 1 engineer to it. Do we have any other free engineers? We do not. All of our engineers are busy. That is fine, though. And what we could do, if we really wanted to, once we had this power relay, we could go and get rid of one of the others, and then maybe we could build a workshop in here and connect that up to 3 other buildings, so that's fine, or 3 other rooms. Let's go back onto the bridge. Let us keep scanning here in the hope that we can make some progress.
Coming through, Commander.
Putting it on
We have incoming communications.
The aliens over the past month has been significant, Commander. But there is
Still room to improve.
if
But
we're
that's
going
not
to
too
eliminate
bad.
the
At least I don't think
threat.
that's too bad. Does give us some supplies. Next retaliation in 6 weeks. Couple of dark events, but we don't have to worry about those for a couple of weeks. There is a supply drop. I'd love to get that, but I think getting this sorted out is more important right now. So we've made our connection here. New income of 65 supplies. We don't want Eastern Europe yet. Yeah, I definitely do want to pick up that supply drop. I don't think we can afford to wait on any of these things. I think what we're actually going to do is we are going to go and do the alien facility. That seems to make the most sense while we are here. So we're going to go and assault the facility. Sabotage the alien facility.
We've got the details we need to move on the aliens' facility. This is our chance to set back their work on the Avatar project.
Now this is assigned as a very difficult mission, I can quite believe that. Again, we're going to be taking pretty much the same configuration that we had last time around. It would be nice if we could increase some people's aim. I think we're going to go and have a little word with Shadowhawk here. And I think you are going to have the superior perception. What is your aim currently, actually? Your current aim is 73. Yep, let's go ahead and give you the plus 14 aim. These things are permanent. You can replace them with another one, but you lose the one that you were using, essentially. We could also go and possibly give one to Azumo here as well. His aim's already 78, which is quite high. But let's go and give you the plus 13. So your aim is now 91. Gives you a really, really good chance to hit. We do have some weapon mods. I don't really want to upgrade any of the weapons for the sharpshooters or the grenadiers because we will be replacing those weapons soon. Let's go ahead and have a look at Azumo here. So we could upgrade your weapon. Oh no, it actually already has the superior repeater on there. That's interesting. So if somebody's weapon gets upgraded, they actually keep the bits that they already had on it. That's interesting to know. I didn't know that before. An autoloader. Well, autoloader is +1 free reload. A hair trigger gives you the chance. It's a small chance, but it gives you a 5% chance of getting a free action. Wouldn't ever really want to rely on that. But an advanced scope would give you another plus 10 aim. Not sure you necessarily need to have that. The scope might be better on me if we don't already have... can we not do the upgrade from that screen? No, that'd just be too easy, wouldn't it? So let's go and go to weapons upgrade. Yeah, we don't have anything on there. So we do have an advanced repeater. Could be useful. Although, do we need the advanced scope? I guess so, because it is a shotgun. It'd mean we could take shots from a greater distance. The hair trigger would be useful. Do we want to put an advanced repeater on that and give us a chance to actually get insta-kills with it? Or do we want to give that to somebody else? Having the hair trigger might be useful. No guarantee it's going to work. It's not the most useful of upgrades anyway, so... I like how you don't actually have weapon colours once the weapons upgrade. It's a little bit disappointing. Everybody just ends up with these sort of awful white weapons. You can name your weapon, we're not too bothered about that, but it would be nice if we could actually put some sort of camo on some of these weapons for some people, and actually make their weapons look slightly less... I know I should be doing all of this off camera, really. Weapons upgrade, we don't really want to rename. Weapon colour I think is fine there. I think we were using the zebra camo there. Maybe we do need a better colour to make that show up just a little. Go with like a sort of a grey. That's quite nice. Yeah, that'll do. Who else needs their weapon changing? You do. We'll make yours a nice orange and then we'll be done messing around with stuff there. But I think we've basically got our crew ready to go here. You don't have a weapon pattern. We'll give you a nice sort of orange colour. And you can just have whatever pattern. Just so it just doesn't look so plain and boring. Okay then, so let's just make sure we've got everything here. You've got acid grenades. See, everyone's now got the plasma grenades. You've got the mimic beacon and the rocket launcher. That is fine. Medkit, more grenades, grenades, battle scanner. Yep, I think we're ready to go. So again, I really should get out of the habit of constantly using one team for everything, because it means you're not getting promotions on your rookies, and if you ever end up with most of your good team getting incapacitated, you end up in a position where you're left with rookies to do your next mission, and that's not necessarily a good thing. I should start bringing some more lower rank people along to these missions, but I'd prefer to have the best team available on these difficult missions. So we've got to place some explosive charges in the facility, and then we've got to escape the area of operations. Now, I must admit, I have seen one of these missions done before. It wasn't a timed mission. It was a difficult mission in the fact that it had a lot of enemies on it, but there's no time limit here. At least if it's the same as the mission that I saw previously, there's no time limit here, which means we should hopefully be able to take our time with it. So we've basically got to go and plant some explosives on that thing. That's pretty much all we have to do. We also start concealed, which is a massive help. We're going to start with Afro. We're going to move him up to here. So we've got 2 battle scanners. We've also got the scanning protocol on Azumo. We are on the far right hand side of the map, and we are pretty much in the back corner. Nothing's going to spawn behind us. So there could be stuff over here on our immediate left. There could also be stuff further along towards the facility, and I would expect that they are both. So we are going to use our battle scanners. We're going to throw them out into areas that we can't see too well, in the hope that we might be able to uncover where there's any alien groups around. Well, doesn't look like we discovered anything with that. There could be a group over here to our left. It's quite possible that that is the case. Let's start moving some people out in this direction, just so we can have a little bit of a look-see. Haven't discovered anything yet. I'm just going to move up to here because this is full cover and it'll give me a better look over to the left. Okay, still nothing seen. That is good as far as I'm concerned. Let's go and get down... That's a little bit risky. Let's go and get into full cover over here. Afro still has the high ground, so... This is one good thing about missions with no timers, is you can leave people at the back and actually use snipers to snipe. That seems like a really strange concept, but... It's nice to have a mission where you don't just have to charge forwards with everybody. But we need to get people into some decent positions. Have no idea where the first alien group is going to come from. And I'm expecting we're probably going to have somewhere in the region of 20 aliens, if not more. So we are going to have to try and use our explosives sensibly. I'm still a little paranoid that there might be something coming from over there on that side of the map. It's amazing that this game makes you paranoid, but I am. Still can't see anything. I'm almost convinced something should be over there. Let's move over here with me. We can always move back if we do spot something that we can't deal with. Yeah, isn't this a little bit strange that we haven't seen a single alien yet? We could always move Azumo a little further forwards. It is a bit dangerous. But there's no rush, and no rush means no rush. So let's take Afro. So I can't really move Afro up here because there isn't any cover up here. So I actually quite like him in the position he's in. So I think we're just going to overwatch with Afro. I'm just going to be really cautious here and have a round of overwatches. I'm almost certain... Let's move Gizmo a little bit forward. I'm almost certain, as we've started in one corner of the map, that we're going to see something coming from this side. I'd be absolutely amazed if nothing comes from that side. I know, obviously there's movement ahead of us. We know there's going to be aliens over near the facility. That sounded like Oh, it could have been a door opening, actually. I was about to say it sounded like it was a mech, but it could have just been a door opening, which is quite possible. Let's have a look over here with Stephen. Still nothing. Wow. Okay, let's go and move you up into this full cover. Very, very surprised that we haven't spotted anything yet. Actually, I'm more than surprised. I'm completely amazed by that.
Rolling.
So let's keep moving people forwards.
Got some hostiles grouped over here.
Okay, so we have seen some things now. We've got ourselves a Viper and an Advent Troop. We've also got ourselves a turret, which we could potentially hack. Are we likely to get flanked if we move here? Are those guys likely to drop down and move at the side of me? I don't think so. Could be wrong, of course. Right, we know we've got guys ahead of us, so let's go ahead and start moving so we've got cover from that direction. We could move Azumo forwards. Actually, move him to there. It is risky. There might be something over here that we haven't seen. I think moving him here is probably a safer idea. I'll consider hacking that. Oh, didn't want to overwatch. I hit the wrong key. I was going to consider hacking the turret. That's fine. We haven't actually activated anything on this turn. So I think we just move Shadowhawk forwards. I'm very tempted to start moving Afro forwards. Although he has decent cover up there, I'm not necessarily sure that that is a good place to try and take shots from. And he is a gunslinger. So keeping him right at the back is not necessarily the most useful way to go. So we'll overwatch everybody just in case we do get discovered. Because there are bound to be some moving patrols. These guys are actually moving. Oh, I love that animation there. I don't think we're going to get flanked. I don't think he's going to move quite far enough. No, I'm wrong. We are flanked. That was unfortunate. That was very unfortunate, but they've already moved, so we will actually get some reaction shots against them. Not sure who that damage was. It was actually on the Viper. That's fine. So that's going to wake up the turret. Not too bothered about that. We can deal with turrets quite nicely, usually. Quite annoyed that that happened. Nobody is on Overwatch. Killing Snake is priority. So let's move around the corner here and shoot Snake in back of head. There we go. Dead Snake. So that's sorted. We need to kill this guy, of course. So before we deal with that, let's go and find Azumo. We could potentially use Haywire Protocol on the turret. Let's go and have a look. Again, it's a hacking ability, so it'll tell us our chances. We don't have to do it. We can just have a look and see what the chances of doing it are. If we had the Skulljack equipped, we'd have a better chance. So we've got an 83% chance to disable the turret, or we can have a 42% chance to temporarily take control of it. A failed attack will increase this target's aim and defense stats, so that'll only be for the turret. I think we actually take the risk. I'm going to regret this instantly. Yep, I do regret it. So that's actually made that turret even stronger. Oh well, it was worth a go. We can take the turret out quite easily anyway. Never mind, Azumo. It happens. So what we want to try and do is get rid of its armor. It's a little bit difficult, of course, because our guy who has shredder ammo is all the way at the back. And I don't think Stephen can move anywhere where he's going to have a decent line of sight on it. In fact, he can't actually really move anywhere where he has a line of sight on it. Do you have one from there? No. Can't actually get you close enough to it. We'll have to start moving you around towards it, though. That is fine. We could use a grenade on it, or we could just sort of try and move people out of its range. We need to kill that guy. That is important. So maybe we need to use Afro for that. Let's use your lightning hands first. A 38% chance. Might as well take it. It is a free shot. And you missed. Be ashamed. Be very ashamed of yourselves. Okay, go and take a proper shot. Only a 50% chance. I'd sooner use it against the turret, to be honest, as we have such a high chance of hitting. I mean, the armour absorbed most of it as I expected it would, but, I mean, we still did 2 damage to it. It's only got 4 health left. We do want to try and kill this guy. How many shots do we have? We could move Shadowhawk up here. That wouldn't be a flank. If we could get a guaranteed kill, then it wouldn't be such a bad thing. Let's move you up here. You've not got any cover from the turret, but I don't think the turret can hit you. You've got a 58% chance. Let's take it. It's better than a coin flip. And we actually... No, we didn't get the kill. I was hoping that we would. So we can take Shadowhawk. Again, if I moved him over here, there's no guaranteed he'd be able to actually get the kill. You have a 57% chance or a 77% against the turret. Who else do we have? Pyro. You could hit that guy. You've got a 34% chance. It's pretty bad, but if you can actually kill him, then that frees up Shadowhawk to hit the turret. Brilliant, we actually got the kill. That went better than expected. So Shadowhawk now is actually going to take his shot at the turret. He doesn't have shredder ammo, unfortunately, but he still might do a decent amount of damage to it if he hits it. There we go. It's now down to 2 health.
That armor's tough.
Not sure if we're going to get another group. We may do. There we go. The turret shooting at us and missing. I'm okay with that. Do not have a problem with that at all. We'll use Shadowhawk again. Just try and clear it off. And there we go. We've got rid of the turret. There's probably more of them around.
Well, how about that? Burning through ammo fast!
So I think we're going to try and stick along the outer edge of the map, if I'm honest. I think that's probably the safer way to do things. Do you want to start moving people forwards? I don't know if there's going to be anything inside this facility. There may be, which does worry me slightly. So let's start moving some people into position. We could conceal, we might as well. Because you never know when that's going to be useful. Now we need to start getting some people forwards. You could do with a reload. I think we'll try and keep people on full ammo as much as possible. So you can have a reload. Azumo, unfortunately you can't quite move to that tile, which would be ideal for you. Let's go and move you up behind this tree. It's close to the edge of the zone wall, so you should be okay. You might as well have a reload while we can't actually see any enemies on the screen. I think I'm going to move up there with Afro. Now the question is, how far can you throw that other battle scanner? Quite far would be the answer to that question. Let's go ahead and throw it up here. We're very, very close to the room that we need to destroy stuff in. There we go. We can see we have at least 3 units over there. 1 Muton and 2 Vipers. So they shouldn't be too difficult. There's probably more turrets up on the roof as well, to be honest. Pyro, you could do with a reload as well. Let's move you up to here and give you a reload. And as cheesy as it is, and this is the reason why they added these turn limits, so that people wouldn't just have Overwatch parties, I'm quite happy to sort of let the aliens wander into me. I think that's a much more... a much safer way of dealing with things. Now, do I want to go through this building, or do I want to try and go around the side? I think there's no harm in opening the doors and actually having a look, see what we can see. I think it means we're going to be moving people into a covered position. Get some of our heavies lined up. We've got Shadowhawk. I'd like you maybe in this position. Full cover behind a tree. Did we just activate something?
The aliens may have cleaned up
yes,
their
I
design,
did. Oh.
but these monsters are no better than the ones my father dealt with.
Okay, this is quite unfortunate. I moved forwards a little bit too aggressively there. And we've pulled several groups. So we've got an Archon. These things are... I think the word is deadly. That is definitely something that we want to try and rid ourselves of as soon as possible. And that is well worth spending a rocket on if we can hit it. Sadly, it looks like it would be the only thing we could hit with that rocket. But we do really want to try and get rid of it if we can. Let's take the shot. We've got a lot of targets here, but we definitely need to try and get rid of that thing if we can. We only did 4 damage to it, which is a lot less than I would have hoped. Now it will get its battle frenzy, which I think gives it an additional attack. Do we have the increased aid protocol? I think we do, don't we? Threat assessment. So what we could do is we could go and give that aid protocol to Azumo, because that would give Azumo a free Overwatch shot, because he does have ammo in his weapon. So there's a lot of nasty stuff over there, including mutons. We do have some high cover. We'll take whatever shots we can. 66% versus a 54. I think we try and get rid of the Archon if we can. Was a hit. Only 6 damage. It's got a lot of health. It is on fire, which helps. You can't really do much from there. You're the only move I have left, aren't you? We are concealed. I think we need to start coming back here into a better position to deal with all of those guys. So let's run back.
Maintaining position.
So now we find out what these nasty things are going to do to us. He does take a little bit of burning damage, but we've got a lot of units to deal with, including a shield bearer, which I'm not happy about. Right, you're moving towards us. Azumo gets his Overwatch shot. Unfortunately, these things can dodge.
Weak hit.
That's going to be bad for Shadowhawk.
Don't feel so good.
Well, that looked like it hurt, but at least you're alive. Now, okay, we've got mutons moving in now. Those mutons are going to flank Shadowhawk. This is not looking... Oh, no, he's actually shooting at Azumo. Didn't even get to see what happened. No, he's suppressing. Okay, we've just got a lot of suppression going on right now. That's not too bad. You're taking a shot at... You're taking a shot at Azumo and missing. That's fine. You are doing what? You're taking a shot at Shadowhawk and missing. Good. Nice to know that the AI gets rolls just as bad as me. We've still got the shield bearer. He's probably just going to use his shield ability, as expected. Ideally, we'd like to kill the shield bearer, because killing the shield bearer just gets rid of everybody else's shield. Now, I don't think we have anybody on Overwatch. Now, that's good. Not having people on Overwatch means that we can move. We need to kill that Archon. First of all, what sort of shots do you have? You've got a 54% against the shield bearer. You might as well take that shot. There isn't really anything else more useful you can do. We can kill that shield bearer, we can make everybody else a lot easier to... Wasn't a kill, unfortunately. He's burning, which is nice. We would like to sort of remove some of this suppression. Now, Shadowhawk is being suppressed as well. We do still have Steven over here. Don't really have a lot of good cover for him, unfortunately. And we are kind of being flanked. That is half cover. It is sort of flanked from that direction. We can move over here, actually. Now, do we want a plasma grenade or do we want an acid grenade? The acid grenade does 3 to 4 damage. The plasma grenade does 5 to 6. I think the plasma grenade is what we want. Can we hit both of these guys? No. Ooh, no. That's unfortunate. It's a very, very waste of a grenade. What about the acid grenade? Does it have a larger radius? No. So, if we want to go for the grenade, we've really got to go for the plasma grenade. I just think that's such a waste of a grenade. But we need to start breaking these suppressions. We definitely need to kill that Archon. The Archon is our biggest problem right now. Now that's broken the suppression on Azumo. And I think Azumo should... Well, Azumo's got a flanking shot there. But we also need to kill that Archon. 83% chance. I think you're the one that needs to go down. And that was enough to kill it. Okay, fine.
Well, how about that?
Now we need to stop Shadowhawk from being suppressed. Now you've already used your move. I've still got my move. I am concealed. How many of them could I hit with a flashbang? I could hit both of those. There's the other one still alive there, isn't it? If I moved further forwards, I'd be taking a big risk. I'd be revealing myself. I could get shot from that side. There isn't really a lot of better cover I could get in. Let's move over here. That doesn't actually reveal me. This will, of course. What I want to try and do is hit both of the mutons. Because they're the bigger problem right now. That removes the suppression. Disorientates the other one. You are going to use the heal on Shadowhawk. And then Shadowhawk is going to do something nasty to them. What that is yet, I haven't decided, but he definitely needs to back up. Now you actually get another move, so while you've actually got a shot and you've got a 73% chance of hitting something, of course we would have to get through that armour. We could shred the armour off with a grenade. Let's throw the grenade. Grenade's guaranteed to hit, and it will remove armour. The gunshot wasn't guaranteed to hit, and won't necessarily remove armour. So you have a flanking shot on a muton with only 3 health, but it's not a guaranteed hit. It's far from it. Don't have a lot of places that I could move you into where you'd be in cover and still have a line of sight on it. Could you see it from there? Yes. So I think we move you back into cover. This is leaving Azumo kind of up front and a little bit in trouble again, but 78% chance, or we could plasma grenade and guarantee a kill. Well, a plasma grenade wouldn't be a guaranteed kill, but we could guarantee the hit, is what I should say. And we could hit the other dude as well and remove some of their cover. We can't. It's that one we can't hit. Okay, I think we go for this one. We're doing a lot of damage to those guys there. This guy gets to survive, but I don't think he can do enough damage in a single turn to kill anybody. Oh, good. We actually killed the muton outright. So we've got one muton here with 3 health. I don't think he can kill anybody. He's burning, which is nice. We've still got this guy over here. We still know we've got that muton and 2 more snakes in the back room. So we'll have to deal with those. Now you're going to shoot at Azumo. And Azumo always gets shot, so... He actually missed. Ah. Survived another day there, Azumo. We could always use combat protocol on that one and kill him off. Because that will be a guaranteed kill. You're taking a shot at Azumo as well. That one did actually hit. Azumo's used to getting shot. It's kind of an occupational hazard. The question is, what are these guys going to do? You're actually taking a shot at... Oh, you're throwing a grenade. Well, that's nasty. The biggest problem with that is it's removed a lot of cover. Didn't do a lot of damage, but removing cover sucks. And the shield bearer's taking a shot at me, which also sucks.
Getting a little too warm over here.
Okay, so I think what we need to do is get a few heals done on people. So, Azumo, you are going to start off by Does scanning protocol end the turn? Not even sure that it does. But I don't think we need it. We are going to combat protocol on the Muton. Guaranteed kill. Zap, he's dead. Now then, you are going to do 2 heals. One is going to be on me. And then you're also going to heal Azumo. Because I can should be able to use 2 gremlin heals on the same turn, so that's fine. So let's go and heal Azumo.
Go help him out.
And we need to kill this guy off. We'll have a quick look and see what Afro can shoot at from where he is. He's still out in the open, which does worry me a little bit. It'd be nice if we could kill that shield bearer. You're out of ammo, though, unfortunately. You do have lightning hands. Lightning hands doesn't cost an action. 63 versus a 71. Let's take the 71. And we actually hit. Did a fair amount of damage there as well. And he's burning. You need to now get to cover and reload. Let's run you over here. And reload. Now then, I'd very much like to get rid of this guy. And I could do that with me. I've got to worry, of course, about this guy here. But from here, we do still have a chance to hit. And we are still in cover. And we have a 100% chance to hit to the face. Down you go. And I think that just leaves us with the shield bearer and one more guy left. So you have a shot and Shadowhawk has a shot. 37% on the shield bearer, 69% on you. I think we will take that. 69% is better than average odds. Not for Shadowhawk, of course. The king of misses.
Yeah, I didn't get it. Need a
No,
resupply.
you definitely didn't. So the question is with you, do I put you into cover and try and kill that guy? We'd need to do 5 damage. It's going to be a little bit tricky. We could grenade, but again, always seems like a waste of a grenade. Would have line of sight on you, but you'd be flanked by that guy, so we don't really want to do that. If I move to there, you would still have line of sight, and you'd be in cover. So we'll give it a go and see what we can hit. We've got a 53 on you or a 21 on the shield bearer. In that case, we'll take the shot on the officer. And was that enough to kill him? No, but he is poisoned, so he might. So he's got 3 health left, so it still wasn't enough. Okay, that's fine. The Zumo's no longer marked. You're still taking damage from the burning, but you've still got 2 health left. See, if he didn't have the armor, he'd already be dead. You are taking damage, but that's not going to be enough to kill you. I think the poison does have a negative effect on him, though. I think it does reduce how far you can move and stuff like that. He's taking a shot. No, he's marking me. He'll probably still take a shot anyway. I'm not actually flanked, but no, he's just overwatching. Here comes the shield bearer. Shield bearer is actually going up high. Shield bearer is going to take a shot from above. Actually shooting at Shadowhawk. Did make contact, which was unfortunate. That's just some more scars to add to the collection shadow. I wouldn't worry about it. You need to reload, which doesn't help. You do get a free reload, actually. That's fine. Let's go back to Gizmo. You've got 1 heal left. Did Shadowhawk already use his own heal? No, he didn't. So I could actually heal myself. Let's heal myself. And before we start taking any shots, let's have a quick look at Afro. 70 and a 60. The 70 is on the officer. The 60 is on the shield bearer. Let's take the better shot against the officer. Well, that's his overwatch removed. And then we've just got the guy on the roof, who we should be able to deal with without too many problems. I mean, we could actually, if we wanted to, just get up on the roof and flank him. We could get up to there. Let's do that. I'm hoping we won't pull any other aliens, but we should get some good view. Okay, we've not activated anything else. Let's Really? Are you honestly telling me that you don't have a line of sight on him from there? How can you not have a line of sight on him from there? Well. Okay, I guess we're going to melee him then. As the game's just decided that, you know, you can't see somebody who's standing 3 feet away from you. Fine. That has unfortunately activated another turret. Well, apparently it was already activated because it was shielded. We can deal with that by means of a Zumo. Did we get that guy? Yes, we did. So you have your... No, your Haywire Protocol is... Do we only get one use of Haywire Protocol? No, it's just still on cooldown. Well, what's the cooldown on it? That's unfortunate. We could probably still take some shots at that... No, we can't even see the turret. Not sure if it can hit me down there, but yeah, we can't see it, which is partially problematic. You can just overwatch up then. You didn't use your medkit heal. You could go and aid protocol me, because I'm in terrible cover there. So we're just taking our time, we're being cautious. We could move across the top here. I think it'd be quite safe. I think we'll move up to here with you. You will be in full cover and you shouldn't be able to be hit by the turret. Azumo. I think I like you just being in full cover where you are, actually. Could aid protocol somebody else? Doesn't seem like any point. Let's just go and reload you. I'm not expecting to run into any enemies right now. And we will overwatch. And you can also overwatch as well. So we're probably going to get shot at by that. Although we did get our free reaction shot because of that enhanced... And, of course, because we killed something on our previous turn, we got untouchable, which meant that we didn't actually take any damage because it was guaranteed to miss. Nice. Sometimes you've got to love the way the RNG works out in this game. Now then, where can we get a line of sight on that stupid turret from? Can we hit it from here? Can't see its health bar. Yes, we do have a line of sight from there. And it's a 71% chance. It doesn't have much health left anyway. We could probably just finish it off with me if I needed to. Which we might have to, because that was a terrible miss.
That is not good.
You are quite correct. That is not good. Let us go and find me. I do have an 89% chance to hit. That seems like a no-brainer, really. There we go. It's down. Now, even though I'm not technically in cover from that direction, my untouchable should be able to fire again. Do need to reload though, that's unfortunate. Do we want to go right up onto the top roof? Maybe we can shoot something from up on high? Don't think that's a bad idea. There is some half cover up there. We don't want to get spotted though. Let's just move up here to full cover. Okay, good. Didn't activate anything. I think we just overwatch from up there. Everybody else, I think, is now just going to start to move forwards into a position where we can do stuff. Don't necessarily want to charge forwards, though. That would be a bad idea. We could use our scanning protocol now. Now seems like as good a time as any to use it. We already know that we've got one group over there somewhere anyway because of the battle scanner, but we can have a look and see if we've got anything else around. You need to reload, but you also need to be further forwards. So I think we'll just run you up to here. So this is a mission where everybody's taking a little bit of a bruising, but nobody is, like, you know, really heavily injured. So I think we just overwatch. We know we've got 1 Muton and 3 snakes and most likely alien reinforcements to deal with, so that is fine. We do need to try and find out where the rest... Well, we know roughly where the rest of them are. Kind of need to set them off so that we can shoot at them, you know? No, that didn't trigger them.
Affirmative.
So I'm just going to start moving people forward so we've got a sort of a line of sight from this direction. I don't really want to move Gizmo because I've got every feeling that if I move him any further forwards he'll be able to see them through the hole in the roof, and that's almost guaranteed to set them off. I think we'll reload with you as we've moved you.
Ready to engage.
Will be better when we get the better sniper rifles. Yeah, if I move any further forwards we might be able to see them down there, and I'm a little worried about... I think we can move to there safely. Yeah, we can sort of see them down there. We know where they are, but if I move any further forwards, we'll more than likely get spotted, and I don't like that. You're going to reload.
We're green to go.
And yeah, I want to get up there, but not via running down that way. So we'll move up here and reload because we're out of ammo. We've not triggered them. We can reload.
I'm ready. Cover.
Okay, and they didn't actually get to do anything, which is kind of what I expected. Would be nice if we could put a Zumo in better cover. Now, will this trigger them? Do we get a line of sight on them? We do not. We know roughly where they are. Could we get an acid grenade inside the room there? Not without sort of moving into a more compromised position. Let's move forwards to here. If it triggers them, it triggers them. If it doesn't... Yeah, it has triggered them. Okay, that's fine. We kind of expected that was going to happen anyway. But it might work to our advantage, because often they move closer towards you, and that's exactly what they've done. So they're still in cover, but they've moved closer, which just makes them easier to hit. I'm going to prioritise trying to hit the Muton, because I don't think that the snakes really take that much damage from acid. And they probably still do. I think it's the poison they're immune to. There's something that doesn't really affect them all that much. Can't remember what it is. And it does shred the cover on the Muton, which is very nice. Now then, what have we got? Nothing that we could easily kill with a Zumo. Although a Zumo doesn't have... Oh, a Zumo does have a combat protocol left. But we can't... Nothing... Everything's got too much health. 70% shot on that snake at the back. Before we take it, we have lightning hands. There's only a 38% chance to hit that one, but... And we did. Did 5 damage to it, so we've already killed one of the snakes. Brilliant. You've got a 70% chance to hit the other one. Oh, Afro earning his paycheck today. Didn't quite kill it, but it's burning, so it's already dead on the next turn, whether it wants to be or not. Now, we could move in here with Shadowhawk, but he wouldn't have any cover. And even I'm not mean enough to do that to Shadowhawk. Now, apparently if you move to there, you will have line of sight on that Muton, so... It is a 48% chance. It's a coin flip. You missed some high roll shots. Let's see if you can hit some low ones. That was a hit. We have a dead mute. No, he's still alive. He's got 1 health. So I think what we will do is we will take a Zumo and we will use our combat protocol, which is guaranteed kill. We'll use that on the mute. I think actually I didn't need to do that. The Muton's got acid on it. I forgot about that. That is most unfortunate. Zap. It's dead anyway. Snake should die on the next turn. Zumo gets a promotion. We've still got the 2 guys up top that could take some shots if they needed to. They won't need to, but let's move you even further forwards and keep you in full cover. Can't see anything up there that's too terrible. Is there any cover that I could use? Not really. I'm going to take a risk here by moving into half cover. That snake is on fire and it should die. I don't think there's anything else that I'm going to activate.
-15. You're near the target position.
Well, that's what we've got to blow up. The snake dies. Still alien activity going on. Remember though, I don't actually think we need to kill all the aliens on the map. We just need to blow that thing up. And we do have some loot. The aliens are getting reinforcements. That's a very strange place to get reinforcements.
Inbound on your position.
Well, okay, we know they're coming in, so let's get to a position where we can deal with them. First of all, could I get to that loot without going through all of the acid in the world? Apparently I can, so let's go and get the loot. Don't run through the acid. And I can set the explosives on the next turn. What did we get? What did we get? Just an Illyrium core. That seems a bit weak sauce. And we kicked the snake corpse halfway across the room because obviously we didn't like the snake too much. Is any of this full cover? No. But let's move into it. We're going to prepare ourselves for incoming reinforcements. So you are going to Overwatch. I'm just going to swizzle the camera around because it'll make life a little bit easier over here. So let's get Azumo down here into full cover. We do have a mimic beacon, and I think we're going to use that, and we're going to drop it over here somewhere, and that will hopefully give the reinforcements something to shoot at instead of me. Everybody else needs to be in cover from this direction. So Afro, could I put you on high ground and give you cover? Yeah, we actually can. Obviously, you're only going to get an Overwatch shot with the pistol on this turn, but on your next turn, you will get a shot with the sniper rifle. Pyro, we will just move you behind half cover. And you can Overwatch. Shadowhawk, you're going to go next to him. And Overwatch. Okay, so here's the reinforcements. Let's see what we get. Couldn't quite tell from there. Oh, we've got a mech. 2 mechs. Dick move, game. Giving me 2 mechs. And one of them's a different colour. It's like an officer mech. Looks like they'll probably go... Oh no, one's gone on to Overwatch. One is moving. So he's about to have a bad day, assuming everybody isn't a terrible aim. Of course, Shadowhawk takes the first shot, who we know is a terrible aim. Pistol shot from Afro. Are you still earning your paycheck? No, you've given up now. There we go. Pyro's actually managed to hit something.
Hard target, minimal damage.
So you're on Overwatch. Stuff's blowing up. Okay. Didn't even need that decoy. I should have saved that for the next turn. But we have stuff we can do. First of all, I think we're going to get Azumo, who is currently flanked, which worries me slightly. This guy's on Overwatch, but I want to actually hack him. So I'm going to haywire protocol on this heavy mech. So there's a mech and there's a heavy mech. Now let's see what the chances are. All I want to do is freeze it. We can stun it. 73% chance. Don't let me down, Azumo. Nope, we managed it. Brilliant. So the heavy mech is now shut down. So we don't have to worry about that attacking us for 2 more turns. Of course, we do need to try and get rid of it as quickly as possible. We do need to worry about this mech that's right here in my face. He's going to be a problem, especially because he's actually flanking Azumo. We do have our guys over here. We'll take our first shot with Steven because he has shredder ammo. 100% chance. That's Shadowhawk. So I actually managed to select the wrong person in the wrong order. Yay me. Such pro. Now we are still going to have to take out that mech, and you're going to need to reload. Now you have a shot on the mech. Nobody seems to have a shot. Maybe Afro does. You have a 60% chance. You've got to take it because we need to get rid of that guy. He's sort of hiding there around the corner like a douche. Let's get rid of him. You missed. What are you doing to me, Afro? Do have some grenades and stuff left, which we could certainly make use of. Let's just start shooting at the mech then. And again, I should have shot at it with Pyro first and got rid of its armor. I'm just doing everything in the wrong order today, basically. That's the plan, just to make a mess of everything. I'll carry on with that. You are going to take your 64% chance shot. Low odds, and you missed anyway. We've got plenty of turns to take it out. Now, I do still have some movement. Unfortunately, can't... Oh, I could get close enough. I could move to half cover and get a shot on that mech.
Moving on target
Let's
location.
move out here. I know I still need to plant the charges, but we also need to get rid of all the aliens first, so that's our main concern right now. 74% chance. Well, let's take it. There we go. There's another 4 health it doesn't have.
That armor's tough.
That armor is tough. If only we could have shredded it. It's still stunned. This guy's on his own. Now, we don't have any Overwatch shots, so it's quite possible that he could come out and flank somebody. He's actually taking the high ground. Who's he going to shoot at? He's actually shooting at me. I'm in half cover. That makes sense. He did hit me. That hurt quite a bit. Could heal myself up. Not necessarily sure if it is worthwhile doing so, because I've got 1 heal left. Afro has a 60% chance to hit that guy. Let's take it. There we go. Was a hit. Wasn't a kill, unfortunately, but he is burning. You're out of ammo. We need this to go to Pyro first. Okay, try again. 64% chance to hit. Get rid of that armor. There we go. Tony shredded one of the armor off, but
That armor's tough.
he has significantly less now. A lot of people running low on ammo. Let's see if we can get rid of that guy. And we could not. Have we got a grenade or anything we could use?
Come on.
I thought somebody still had a grenade. Maybe it's Shadowhawk. Shadowhawk does have a gas grenade. Now, the gas grenade won't actually do anything to... well, we've got to reload anyway. And I might as well throw the gas grenade, because I can't do anything else. Now, it will hit both of them, but I don't think it'll do any damage at all to the... why is that... Oh, it's fire weapon. I want to hit with the grenade. We could fire weapon. We've got an 80% chance to hit the mech, actually. Yeah, let's just do that. Oh, well, we still didn't quite kill it, but it's now quite low on health. That gas grenade wouldn't have done any damage to the mech. We do still have a Zumo. A Zumo doesn't really have anything useful. Let's go ahead and... Right, who still has ammo? I have ammo. I'm going to move up and take a shot. Let's get rid of the men. And we missed. We did get rid of that guy's cover, though, which was useful.
Shot wide.
I'm tempted to just take a Zumo up there and just basically shoot him in the face. We've got a 95% chance to hit him from here. I think we just take that. Good shot. 8 crit.
You know that was good.
Fantastic. So, the mech is going to wake up. Can it attack on this turn or not? Yes, it can move on this turn. This is going to hurt.
They're moving around the side.
He's going to fire his grenade launcher, isn't he? Yep, of course he is.
Feel good.
Hurt quite a lot of people, but luckily he didn't kill a lot of people. Obviously bits of the building are going to fall down now, so we need to get out of here quickly. Very quickly. Right, let's start moving forwards. I'm just going to use a Zumo to finish this guy off. Goodbye, you clown. Get rid of that heavy mech.
Menace 1-5.
Now we need to plant the explosives.
Contacts near the AO. Proceed to plant the X4 charges and move to evac.
Now this doesn't mean that we won't get any more
Doable.
enemies coming to attack us. Gizmo, I think you can move down to here and probably heal somebody up just in case we do get more reinforcements. Who is the lowest on health? It's probably between me and Steven. Steven has slightly less. Let's go and Gremlin heal on to Steven then.
Feel like coming through.
Let me just do that automatically. And Pyro, not Pyro, sorry, Afro, you need to get yourself down here somewhere.
Roger that.
You also need to reload, but I think just getting out of that... Did you just jump through the fire? I'm sure you'll be fine. Just don't light your Afro, bro. That seems like it could be bad. Shadowhawk, I think, on Overwatch is not a bad thing. You need to reload. And I can go here, but I can't place the charges on this turn. It'll have to be on the next one. Let's hope they don't get any reinforcements. Oh well, the map is certainly clear. So let's go and plant the charges and then see what we have to do after that. So plant the X4. This has been a bit of a long mission, but it's needed.
Move to the extraction point for immediate evac.
Now we actually get to choose to a certain degree where we want to put our evac zone. So let's go and put it right here. And then we should be able to get most people out before they even have a chance to call reinforcements in, assuming they could call reinforcements in. So let's get everybody into that... let's get everybody into this little square. Assuming everybody can get... Everybody should be able to get into this square. Everybody should have enough movement to get in there. Is that everybody? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, everyone's in there. So it's just going to be 3 space... Tab, 3 space, tab. Just trying to be careful, I don't want to accidentally, see this one's 4 for some reason. This is why you've sometimes got to be a little bit careful with what you do. 3. And finally, last one out, me. Wonderful. Completed our very first alien facility mission. Took a lot of damage. But we didn't lose anybody. Got some loot. Mission was successful. Operation Righteous Agony. I hadn't even seen that. So, 5 soldiers wounded, but 16 aliens killed. 17 turns taken. Oops, excuse me. Not too bad. And you consider that some of the VIP rescue missions are 12 turns. So, even though I did take a few turns sort of hunkering down, reloading, just overwatching, waiting for the enemy to come to me, that wasn't bad at all, actually. We've got a few promotions out of that as well, so we'll just go through the promotions just before we end the video. I know it's been quite a long one again, but we'll just go through and do all that stuff as soon as it manages to get us back to the base. But yeah, I think we got a few promotions out of that. Okay, must be a long flight back. There we go. But that'll reduce the progress on the Avatar project by 2. And we've got 2 more alien facilities that we can eventually work our way towards and destroy. It was a bit unfortunate running into that Archon. So, okay, we've got Shadowhawk is gravely wounded once again. Azumo is gravely wounded. Pyro is gravely wounded. A lot of wounded people. So, Afro, you've got a hidden ability. You've got deep cover. If you did not attack on this turn, you hunker down immediately. So we can either give you... Now, these are both really, really nice skills. You've got Kill Zone, which is the one that basically allows you to designate a cone of fire in front of you, and you take a free reaction shot at every thing in it that moves. The problem is, of course, as a sniper, especially with the standard sniper rifle, you only have 3 rounds. So even if 20 enemies move within that cone, you only get the 3 shots. It's much better when you've got lots of things that allow you to increase the amount of ammo you can carry, like extended magazines, bigger weapons. So I think we're definitely going to stick with Gunslinger, because face-off is just as awesome. Fire once at every visible enemy with your pistol. And as the pistol has infinite ammo, if you were standing in the middle of 10 enemies and you've got line of sight on them all, that's 10 shots on a single turn. So we are definitely going to go for face-off there. Gizmo is... Now, these are 2 very, very nice abilities as well. This is our first major rank specialist. So you've got Ever Vigilant. If you spend all of your action points on moves, you are granted an automatic Overwatch shot at the end of the turn. So basically, if you dash, you can dash an Overwatch. Is what that basically means. Or even if you double move. If you double move, you can still Overwatch. Or you've got Guardian. With every successful Overwatch shot, there's a 50% chance that another shot will be taken. These are both very, very... very nice things. I tend not to ever dash, so even though we are kind of going down the medic side of things, because I generally don't dash. Now, is there a limit to how long? Any other action other than moving will invalidate it. Extremely mobile style of specialist play, yeah. And Guardian, No limits on how many Overwatch shots can be taken with the Guardian ability outside of ammunition and viable targets. So with this one, you could theoretically take it, and it says successful Overwatch shot, which I think basically means it just has to hit. So as long as it doesn't miss, it doesn't have to kill. But with every successful Overwatch shot, there's a 50% chance another shot will be taken. So you take your first shot. If it hits, there's a 50% chance you get another shot. If that shot hits, there's a 50% chance you'll get another shot. And if that shot hits, there's a 50% chance you'll get another shot. So you can potentially just keep getting Overwatch shots until your weapon runs dry on ammo, or until you fail the coin flip. So I think we will definitely be going for Guardian. It'll probably be the same promotion here for Azumo, who has a ability, Hail of Bullets. Unleash a hail of bullets that is guaranteed to hit your target, but uses a lot of ammunition. That is absolutely fantastic. Well, that's nice to have. Again, we're going to go for Guardian, because it just seems to make the most sense. Yeah, people are going to be wounded for a lot of days. All we got from that was an Elerium core, which sucks a little bit. But we have reduced the avatar progress by 2. We can check that out if we just go back onto the Geoscape.
Further establish the resistance movement.
Game really doesn't like it when you sort of click on things too quickly and interrupt cutscenes. But there we go, that's removed the avatar project progress down. We've still got that supply drop that we need to do. We also need to get to these other 2 facilities and destroy those, and that will get us down another 2. And not to mention, of course, we do need to go and get our supplies. So I'm just going to fly over there, and then I will save up. That's where I'll end the video. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying XCOM 2. I'll see you guys on the next video, and until then, goodbye for now.